Monday? Yeah? Welcome to Cooking with Cappy and Angela and Emily. We are so glad each of you are tuning in to this live stream broadcast. So I believe we have Facebook right here, we have IG Live, and then YouTube Live right here. So thank you. Welcome to my kitchen. So excited for y'all to hang out with me. If you saw on our social media, we posted the ingredients list. And so if you're like, what is happening? These girls usually work out and dance and have fun. We also have other things we're good at. So we wanted to help you guys by showing you a little recipe for a spring or summer salad. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome my best friends and business partners, Angela Beeler and Emily Field. Welcome, guys.
I feel like I'm on a game show.
Me too. Wait, Alexa.
Put my learning cap on.
Alexa, turn on kitchen counter.
Ooh.
We get some. We get
copyright music?
No,
Oh.
we get some lights that need to come on.
Okay.
I don't know if she can hear me.
Hey guys, we are really excited. I know I said a little bit before on social media already that this person's not going to brag on herself, but I wanted to do it, and Emily can brag on her too. We can personally attest to the fact that not only is Cappy a good cook, she is a great cook. All of her recipes just kind of come out of her brain. I've rarely seen her use a cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
She really cooks by intuition, which is probably why her food tastes so good.
Which is annoying.
Which is annoying because I cook by a recipe that I don't even want to follow because it's like trying to control you. And so I try to do it my way, and it doesn't come out the way that I had hoped.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my cook, and I cook what's easy.
Sure.
I have a family,
Yeah.
and I just want to do something that's fast and that's easy. I don't know. What's your cooking acumen?
Well, I can say that I do enjoy cooking, and I think my family likes what I cook. What's unique about Cappy is that, well, first of all, I do have full intention, and I hope all of you can benefit from this as well. As she's just pouring this or that, I don't know what she has measured out today, but I'm gonna catch it with a measuring cup or a measuring spoon, something so that we can walk away, being able to really replicate this salad. Because what's magical about this salad is I like side salads. I never order it for my meal. No, but whenever Cappy brings a salad, that is all I want on my plate. It is so excited about today, and I hope you are too.
I feel the same way. And I think now, as we are all quarantining and having fun learning how to provide for food for ourselves, it's important to empower people. With Refit, we, of course, want to see bodies in motion, and we believe that everybody belongs, but we also want to see people empowered to make choices in their lives that benefit themselves. And so this is one way that we can use a quote-unquote talent or skill that Catherine has. Emily and I can learn from it, and you guys can too. What are you?
I was just making sure this was on
We need you here.
Yeah, I didn't know that was on Do Not Disturb, and
I don't know either of it.
So, maybe Laney can help us. Landry, could you tell us if that phone's on Do Not Disturb? Do you know how to do that? Say hello, YouTube.
Hello.
We're on our grayscale.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, not planned at all. So one more quick thing I want to
Do you want me to turn it off?
Yes, turn it off.
Do Not Disturb on.
Oh, it's on.
Okay, great. Thank you. Is it back on the YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
One thing I wanted to say is, I think the key to a great salad is a homemade salad dressing. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a spoiler alert, because once you step foot into the ring of homemade salad dressing, you're going to have to jump in and stay there. I mean, it will actually literally ruin probably most store-bought dressings for you forever, but in a good kind of way. Once I started making homemade dressings too, and then when I went back to store-bought, it's almost like you could taste the chemicals and the bad ingredients. So I just want to give you a warning. It's a good growth piece, but you'll never be the same for it.
Well, great. Are y'all excited?
I am.
Okay, we're gonna make ensalada de Cappy today.
Salad with Cappy for those of you who don't know Spanish. Okay.
Already going over that. Interpret that one.
I also, so I did this last night because, truth be told, I'm nervous, and so I was thinking about just ways to communicate this process because I think for a lot of us this can feel overwhelming. Cooking is something that, I mean, do you enjoy cooking?
No.
Okay, do you enjoy cooking?
I do.
Okay.
But not making salads.
So I would say 50% of people here don't enjoy it, right? And so for a lot of us,
25% of the people here don't enjoy it.
well, besides me,
Oh, okay.
We're good at math. We're
we're
representing the population.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
well,
My math was wrong. Anyway,
still. But I think for a lot of people, cooking, or this is more of like arranging, in my opinion, it is intimidating and it can feel overwhelming, and there's expectation from spouses and kids and all sorts of things. And if it's your first time to try this, let me just tell you, you're not going to be good the first time. You're not going to be good at it. You're going to make bad meals and you're going to make bad salads. But I think just trying and getting to the place where you do enjoy it. I know over Christmas I made a cheesecake 6 times in like 6 weeks because I was trying to get it down. The first one I made was okay, the second one I made was better, and so I just
what you're saying is you get better the more you do it.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And if you can,
cooking for 20 years now.
if you can follow instructions, it's also a plus.
I'm gonna follow you.
Okay, all right. So what do we want to do first, the salad or the dressing? My recommendation would normally be the dressing, so you can put it in the fridge and let it cool. So we can go that route first. Emily got me this for Christmas. This is a porter. This is not an ad. This is a porter glass container.
Cool.
And I'm going to put our salad dressing in it. It's bigger than what I would normally use, but because you guys are going to be eating the salad as well. All right, so first tip, this is extra virgin olive oil, and here's a tip about olive oil. Actually, I learned this in Seattle. I overheard this 2 times ago when we were in Seattle. You want to store olive oil in a dark container or away from the sun. So you want to store it in your pantry because guess what? It can actually go bad. So if your salad dressing tastes bad, it's probably because your olive oil is bad.
And question, are all olive oils made equal?
They are
You
not.
just go to the grocery store and whichever one you find is more expensive, better? Like, how do you know if you have good quality olive oil?
I would say if it's in a dark container, like it's already good. If it's in a clear container, no.
Can we see what olive oil
Yeah.
you have?
I
You're
have-
like me, you wanna know exact details.
I know. And did you buy the spout, or this is like an olive oil made for?
It's like a salad dressing.
Yeah.
So this is just the HEB olive oil, but you see how the container's darker?
Yeah.
It helps it keep longer.
Yes, I'm glad to know that.
Yep.
So I buy that right now.
Yeah, it even says here, store in a cool, dark place.
Yeah, just
Read
read
the
labels.
instructions.
So this is not a good example. This is just for show today. This is just to show you that there's olive oil here. Okay, so how I make the dressing, you guys feel free to interject anytime because I'm just gonna talk. Is I go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Like
What
a
is
shot.
what, half a cup,
Or
or
that's like a fourth, maybe.
4 cup?
So since I'm gonna make it for all of us, a little more. All right.
Okay.
But like, you want me to get a measuring cup? Let's do that. Will that help everybody?
Well, I think it'll help everybody.
So this is a 1/4 cup. It's not even that.
So go, maybe just
Let's
make
do
it
a
4
4
cup.
cup, okay?
We're so good at this,
What
guys.
a cute little measuring cup. All my 4th cups are like big and shallow. That's such a cute little guy.
It's a little stainless steel clad
How
little guy.
cute.
Yeah, it's all clad if you wanna.
All that.
So this is
I
their
like big white plastic.
I think the key
Here we
to
go.
cooking well is having nice things to cook with. Okay.
I do think the tools are helpful. I will say that a little good tool goes a long way. Good tip. Okay, next up is lemon.
Mhm.
So here's my tip with lemon. If you are using a lemon squeezer, you want to massage the lemon. It actually helps more juice come out.
Just rolling it out.
So you're just rolling it out. Don't get too crazy, but you can actually feel it loosen up. Like, okay, that's way
That's
more.
good.
Okay, this is way softer than
Yeah.
a lemon I've ever squeezed before. Mine are usually
Yeah.
kind
And if
of
your
hard to
lemons are
squeeze.
hard, that just is, like you said, will soften
Gets
it.
the juices.
So welcome, guys. You are now in my brain. The things that I do. So cutting, you guys know, don't cut like this. Grab it like that. So you don't,
Fine.
so you don't chop your fingers. Really simple. I hate it in recipes when it says to taste, but there's a reason for that. Some people like more acidic. Yes, they like more citrus, and people don't. I personally do. I would do 1/4 cup of olive oil and 1/4 cup of lemon. That 1/4 cup of lemon might be way too much lemon for you guys. You might want to take it back a little bit.
So maybe kind of taste as you go.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and that's a good thing, depending on how much dressing you're using. Already, we want like a 1-to-1 ratio of olive oil to lemon juice
Yeah.
for your taste preference.
And I will say, if you're learning to cook, you need to be literally tasting at every stage. You don't want to get to the end and make a wonder cake and it tastes like terrible. Like I wonder what that I put in there and what that was. Like you want to make sure that it's tasting good as you go. Okay, so do you want me to squeeze this into the
I
cup?
don't know, can you?
I mean, I can kind of.
Or how about this one? This one, look, there's a fourth down there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right, so a lemon juicer is my best friend.
Yeah, I don't have one, and I'm gonna get one.
You need one.
I want this.
Because I wind up squeezing it and it just runs down my
I think that
forearm.
one's from Amazon. So it's lemon and lime.
Ooh.
The tip though, this is from all the acids, so you want to try to clean it as much as possible.
That's right under a fourth, so maybe a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do. Actually,
You like
I like
citrusy.
I like this.
Me.
So yeah, we're right on a fourth, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So the lemon juicer does a lot of the work for you. Are we good there?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Okay, so this is another 1/4 cup going in. Bada bing, bada boom. Then we can just have these guys here for show. Okay, next up, I will say the same thing about garlic. I love garlic. Garlic is my best friend,
She does love garlic. Sometimes she comes to work and she smells the whole room of garlic.
and I'm okay with that.
It's so good. I've learned to love garlic because
It's antiviral. I can literally just, this garlic. Most of you guys would probably just want to do one garlic clove. These garlic cloves are big. This is from Austin. It's a locally grown Johnson Farms or whatever. And they're really big and there's a lot of moisture. And so most people want a garlic clove, you're good.
I would say I do cook with a lot of garlic too, and my shortcut is at our grocer.
Yes.
They have the already peeled whole garlic cloves in
Oh.
the produce section. It's fresh and it's way more expensive, probably 3 times as expensive. But me not having to peel these things,
Well, I'll show you
it's
a
worth
tip.
it.
Well, okay, I was gonna ask an even shorter shortcut. And if you buy the
Garlic
jar,
salt? Oh.
no,
The
the
minced
jar minced garlic that's either in oil or in water. Usually I'll buy it in water, but if I'm in a pinch and I just wanna like scoop some out to put in when I'm like sauteing something, I'll go shortcut route.
That's good.
But
Do what you
I
gotta
mean,
do.
with this probably makes a difference.
I will say I have substituted minced garlic in the jar for a salad dressing, and it tastes the same.
Yeah.
I bet if you're sauteing though, or like cooking,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
probably great.
Right, garlic powder.
Okay, tip on cutting garlic cloves, Angela.
I need to get my drink.
You're up. All right. So always chop both ends. I don't know if you guys can see what's happening here. And then what is so annoying is this like flaky paper, right?
Oh.
Do a little mash.
So show them again. Do that again. And make sure they can see that.
You flip it down on its side.
Cut the ends off.
Cut the ends off, and then you just like mash it.
Turn the knife sideways and then hit down on the knife.
Yep.
And then it kind of like
Peels it for you.
makes
All
all the
up.
skin puff off.
It's not 100% like this one kind of didn't do great, but
Yeah,
it's
but
an
that-
easier way to start it.
Keeps it from getting like under your nails and then on your fingers for the rest of the day.
There you go. Good.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Let's just take a minute and breathe.
How big is that clove like compared to your thumb?
This is
like
a large garlic
Yeah.
clove. Like this is probably what most people will use is this size right here. It's about a thumbprint. This is like a gorilla thumbprint. Okay? Alright, good. I should have said before you do this, wash your hands, which I did. I would wash my hands a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put both in. You guys will probably just want one. This is just a
Garlic press.
yeah. There you go. See how it's really watery? It's a different like kind of garlic.
Yeah.
Okay. Knock that in there with my knife usually, so I'm not gonna touch it.
Now, is there such a thing as too much garlic?
There is, but I don't know what that is. And like my dad said, you cook while you clean. So I sometimes do good at this. Angela would probably say don't, but you're always trying to kind of organize,
Reset
your space.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the garlic in there. Next up is whole grain mustard. So This is great. Whole grain mustard makes it a little like tangy. It's really
I'll say I've always known dressings to have olive oil and vinegar, and I think that the lemon and the Dijon, that's kind of
Whole grain.
creating that whole grain mustard. It's kind of creating that vinegary.
Wait, is there a difference between Dijon and whole grain?
there is.
I'm sure you wanted to know that
They
too.
look the same to me.
This is Dijon. This is whole grain.
Is just one smooth, one smoother.
Well, I think this has like the grains of the mustard in it. This is not.
Okay.
This is not. I don't know. Someone tell us what the difference is. Okay. So again, I probably just squirt this out as like much as I want.
Okay.
But for measuring sake, let's go. No, let's go like a teaspoon. Let's go with a teaspoon. See how that does.
1 teaspoon whole grain.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
I might add more later. We'll see. We're gonna taste it in a second and we'll add more or less.
No one really had thoughts about Dijon versus whole grain.
It's also a 30-second delay, so. All right, pepper to taste. I usually do like 10 is where I land.
Also, can I ask about this?
Yep.
Is there a difference between just the pepper that you shake
Yeah.
versus this whole kernel?
Yeah,
what
good
you
question.
Pepper
I like grinding, I like
Coarse.
coarse pepper, and I like to grind it. I don't want pepper flakes.
Yeah,
Fine pepper. Same with salt. Here's what I'll say about salt. A little salt goes a long way. You don't have to use near as much salt as you think. Most things are actually already salted. So that's it for the salt. I don't need a lot.
So about 3 to 4 times as much black pepper as salt.
So would that be like a fourth a teaspoon?
We just
And a
said
dash?
We said to taste on that.
I don't know, but
All right.
I don't want to know.
I want it to taste it.
I want it to taste like hers, yeah.
Well, this is how we're gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna taste it. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna whip this up. You guys can see. So, I can already tell you by looking at it, it's not as thick as I want it. See how it's thin? So we're gonna add some more whole grain mustard into that.
Okay.
Where'd that go? There it is.
And how did you decide on the whole grain mustard to add?
In general,
I think that's the only thing that would make it thicker. Yeah. Then I would probably get about 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
for sure.
I'm like a kid in the kitchen that wants to help. Your mom's like, no, just let me. You just watch.
Okay, that's better. I'm
That's
also
good, right?
trying to get a color, yeah, like a different color to it, and make it more like creamy and less like
Oily.
yeah.
Clear.
Yeah. Actually, probably want to add more lemon too, but we'll see. Okay. You want to test it?
Well, is that all the stirring you're gonna do, or would you say, what's the thing?
Whisk. A whisk. You can use a spoon or a fork and whisk it like manually, like yourself. I'll let y'all taste that.
With what?
I'm gonna
Probably
give
not
it-
as many.
No, I mean, if you're at home, you can do what you want to do. I think
I
you
won't
need,
put my pinky in your
I don't like it. I'll be honest. Doesn't taste right.
Oh, I think it's so good.
Okay.
It's very much on the lemon side.
That's
It's
exactly
thin.
what I was gonna say.
It's
I was gonna
thin.
say, I bet there could be, well, now I'm tasting the garlic.
Uh-huh.
It is thin and lemony.
This is so good.
I moved my finger.
I'm almost wondering if you need a little bit more olive oil.
Okay, so you guys got two different palettes competing right here.
Want to thumb wrestle over it?
Some more olive oil.
Just a little bit, like a dash.
This is the other thing is you kind of have to use all of your senses when you cook.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay.
I wonder if you should shake it up in the bowl.
Okay.
Like
Angela's
biscuit.
an aggressive cooker. All right.
I have done salad dressings where I've done it in a blender versus just a whisk,
Yep.
and it comes out a whole new texture.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Here's the other secret to this: is putting it in the fridge makes it
Uh-huh.
the
All
yes, and it makes all the flavors kind of come out. So this, you guys have probably rarely tasted just this. Usually I let it sit.
Right.
Okay. I feel good about that.
Okay, I love it.
Alright, so we put it in the fridge.
Very tart, very garlicky.
And look, I made it. This is for yesterday, I forgot.
Ooh, you want to taste and compare?
I bet you that was been sitting for like almost a day. I bet that was really good. Okay, next up is the salad itself.
Salad.
How long will that stay in the fridge?
I don't know.
And how long will it stay good?
That's what she was asking.
Oh, I thought she was asking how long will
No,
it
I
stay in the
usually
fridge.
eat it the
Right.
same day.
Okay.
So maybe someone that's a scientist could tell us that.
Let's just say 3 days.
I feel like that's a hard and fast refrigerator rule. Don't let something live in there for a week.
All right, I'm gonna actually just wash my hands here real quick.
The assembly bowl. Well, it looks like a plastic knife that's actually very good.
It's a ceramic knife.
I'm just trying to look like I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Lady, can you tell us how they're all doing?
I can tell you, I'll go look.
And I'll wash my hands too, so that if I want to help with assembly.
Okay, so
Somebody said at least a week in the fridge is great.
Alright, science's answer.
A week.
great news. All right. Okay, so up next we're gonna make a salad. Here's what I'll say about the salad is use your green of choice. Right now I'm really into spinach. Iron is good. You can use kale. I will say with kale is you've got to use you will need more dressing because kale really soaks everything up. It like absorbs everything. If you're a romaine lettuce person, I would stay away from a bitter lettuce like endive or like arugula.
I hate endive.
Usually hates endive. Just
Also,
because of-
while we're watching you guys, let us know what your favorite leaf of choice is. I'm interested to see.
Favorite leaf of choice.
I had somebody who commented once that they had never tried kale before.
Okay.
And so I know for some of you, even switching to a new type of leaf could be a different experience. Most of us who are used to maybe using, what is it, like a garden romaine or romaine?
Or like a butter lettuce or something.
Right. I'll also
Watery.
say that, Cappy mentioned the romaine absorbs a lot of the dressing, but it
Kale.
also, kale, yes. But it also takes it a while before it feels wilty or,
Uh-huh.
like with the spinach, you could use the dressing and then eat it right then. If you're taking a salad to someone or if you're making it
Good point.
ahead of time, you really could make that 2 to 3 hours already tossed in dressed and it would still be really, really good.
Yep, I agree.
I've even had a kale salad the next day. You just use less dressing and it just continues to like wilt over time.
Okay, so again, this is just baby spinach, organic, it's washed already. If you're like me, you can look at, this is,
A salad
it
spinner.
is a salad spinner. So you can wash your lettuce, or your leaf, which I'm going to go ahead and do, even though this is already washed.
Rewashing. Because it's coated.
Can you give me the bottle? Okay. You can also, if you want, I've been mixing water with distilled vinegar and washing all my fruit in that right now because of COVID. And that's a really quick and easy thing to do.
And then you store it in the paper towel and that keeps the strawberries fresh
Yes.
longer.
Strawberries are the worst. They don't last long.
Well, so often you get it from the store and there's like a sunken in, bruised, moldy one at the
Yes,
bottom
it
and you
makes
haven't even
all
gone
of
home
that.
with the groceries yet.
Okay, so we got our salad. I went ahead and pre-chopped some carrots. So here's my tip with what you put on here. Put what tastes good to you. Okay, that's simple.
Is there a rule though about like veggie, fruit, nut, cheese?
There is.
Combo?
Yes, I read it. It's something like you want a nut, you want a fruit, you want a cheese. It's like salt, fat, acid, heat. There's a combination that makes people like, ooh, that's a really great salad.
Because you know what I can mess up? Is like at the froyo place where you get to pick your toppings. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, a little fruit. Oh wait, but I also want the Reese's cups. And then I wind up with this like, it's not a good sweet and salty.
It's not a compliment.
No,
Yeah,
so
they're
I do
really
appreciate just like some forward guidance on.
And you want it to look pretty.
Yeah,
So,
and color.
color is great. So those carrots are really bright and bold and happy. You can have it at Target.
I'm gonna get Cappy to link all these products for you, don't you worry, and then we're gonna go have a little cooking shopping time together.
There you go. And so, I love blueberries. I think blueberries are like a great surprise. And so I think I put probably twice as many blueberries as I did carrots. If you like blackberries, you can put blackberries in there.
Yeah.
I will say you can cut them in half to make them go a little further.
They're pretty big.
Yes, and it's like, oh, there's 4 in the little container that you get. You're like, wow, I just paid $7.42 for these 4 blackberries. Okay, and then we'll just cut up some strawberries real quick. So I usually cut things into 4s, just because it makes it look good. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes if they're really big, I'll do another one like a 6th, but yeah.
Already this looks so pretty.
So you've got your orange carrots, your red strawberries, blackberries and blueberries. Do you want
And I bet like the carrots would be good any time of year. And then, have you ever made this salad with like pear, apple, more like a winter
Ooh, I
salad?
bet peaches
And
are good.
more like berries being a good summer salad. So it can be a transitional salad, simply just about another kind of fruit that you use.
Yes.
One time, I had cooked butternut squash in the oven, and there was a lot left over, and I saved it and put it in my salad the next day.
That's a good idea.
That was yummy.
Love that. All right. So we got our strawberries. Those are good. If you want to add cheese, you can. If you are dairy-free or dairy conscious, you don't have to. I would recommend feta cheese just because the dressing pairs well with it. I've also put Parmesan in, and it's great. I wouldn't say like mozzarella, cheddar,
Right.
anything like that.
It's soft.
I'm not a big fan of gorgonzola, but I think it would actually be really good.
Or
in
blue
there.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like lots of cheese, even though I'm not supposed to eat cheese.
I feel like that is not that much. Look, can you guys see that? Okay.
And then we're gonna take some pecans. You guys should be storing your nuts in the fridge. I don't know if you knew that, but it keeps them longer and it helps your digestive system. So there's a little tidbit with that. We're just gonna chop up some pecans really quickly. Make them to where they are not overwhelming. All right.
My mouth is watering. I didn't eat lunch because I knew we were coming here. I was very hungry.
Okay. Second one, I think it needs a little more. And then I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on the top of this as well. I always do that on top of every salad,
I
even
bet you could even, is it you pan fry these pecans?
Oh yeah,
With
you
a
can,
little sugar and
you can do a
cinnamon?
little cinnamon, sugar, for sure. Okay, you can also add a protein to this. I've put chicken on here. I do lemon pepper chicken or grilled chicken, steak, shrimp, anything you want, you can add on there, and it's great. How do y'all do it? Your mouth's watering yet?
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, I'm gonna hop back behind the camera. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment, and I'll be asking from behind the camera in case we went over something too quickly, or
If you're like me, you just need extra explanation.
About how many bunches of spinach did you put in the bowl? Because I often will just get overzealous whenever I'm putting the dressing in, and that winds up with a whole bunch extra on the bottom of the bowl, and I don't want to waste the dressing.
So you put too much dressing for the leaves?
Yes.
Yeah, I have to like gauge it. You just have to kind of.
Right. Almost like draw a picture.
Yes, and then toss it and then eat it and go, oh, I actually want more. You can always put more.
Less is more. Yes.
You can't take
Can't
away.
take it back. No, that is like letting it fall off the leaf like that.
Yes, which nobody likes floppy salad.
Amanda Plowman said, what kind of wine pairs well with this salad? I'll try all of them just to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great question, and you go ahead and be our taste tester. You let us know, rosé, red, white.
Okay, I love a prosecco with it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go grab your dressing. I've even put,
So pretty. It's like
and I have it in there. Don't want me to put bacon on there from yesterday. Just chopped up on here, a little protein. You don't have to. Okay, no. She said no. She went, It's yesterday's breakfast.
yeah,
And it works.
Emily's meatless.
She,
Oh, yeah, that's
you can sprinkle it on
She
your
also,
plate.
she can't have dairy.
You know, I can eat them.
Okay. Are we ready to go here?
Yep.
Put it on?
No questions so far.
That sounds so good. Alright. So I will say with this dressing, the best part of it is actually the bottom. So if you do, like if I'm like, ooh, that's enough, that's plenty of dressing, the good stuff is actually sits at the bottom and that's all that garlic. So sometimes I do just scoop it out.
Scoop up like little chunky parts.
Yeah, because that is, I look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part. My mouth's watering.
Yeah.
I also have not had lunch, so. Okay.
Are we gonna plate this like they do?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can plate it.
Over here?
This is a real cooking show, you guys.
Yeah, real professionals.
That's what you always see.
I actually learned this from Angela using tongs
Ooh.
to toss the salad.
Look at you.
At Cappy's something?
Yeah, I usually had the actual like serving, and I would just sit there and I actually have this really cool. It broke, but it's a salad bowl.
Ooh,
It
that's
has
fun.
these on the side, but this guy broke, and so you.
And then it stores right in there. That's a smart little invention there.
Yeah. Smart little gadget.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
Right, get to tossing.
These bowls.
You do.
Yeah, they're like shallow.
Shallow.
They're modern.
Plate bowls.
Like, yes, plates.
The soda I asked my parents for Christmas was that.
It's probably perfect for pasta too.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was those low modern.
But it's way easier to put in your dishwasher too.
Also
I
that.
have deep, like really deep, like soup, chili, like deep bowls, and there's no good way to put it in the dishwasher other than right upside down and then stick some eggs up all around.
Okay.
Side note, while Cappy's tossing, I'm just gonna say, you know, if you guys wanna see more content like this, let us know. I have an idea for Cappy to do a home tour pretty soon. Take you around and show you her beautiful carpet because it is a pretty fat flat. So if you want to see that, let us know. If you have other recipes that you want us to try, and when I say us, I mean Cappy. Yes. I was trying to think of like what skill could I teach? I don't really know. And like putting my makeup on other people's faces.
We could
Not even like trying to find your color. Like just here's what I use. And
Here's my palette. Let's see if it matches
Well, I was
you.
thinking that I could do your makeup or one of y'all's makeup, and then y'all can do my makeup. I think that would be
I'm
entertaining.
out on that.
Also, maybe we can next time we can teach them how to make guac and salsa. That's the other thing I like to make.
Like a party platter. Like how to make the best
Apps.
dip.
Cappy does have an amazing cheesecake, but I think she's holding that close to the vest.
I am. You know, I was on
It's
this
a secret.
Zoom call yesterday with my family, and my aunt said, I just made the best French toast, and we were like, well, give us the recipe. She goes, nope. And I went, I feel okay with my cheesecake after she said that. Okay, so you want to try it?
Here we go.
Alright.
So beautiful. Yeah, I know like when Giada cooks, you know, you always have to like taste it and go, wow, that's so good. You with your mouth full.
Let's hope that it's good.
No.
We-
I'm not a pretty eater, so you're gonna see my mouth open real wide or else.
No.
Aaron, she said that they had to wait a little bit,
Okay.
but he's in now.
Thank you.
All right, toast, cheers.
I'm trying to get us buried. Hold on, I'm wanting to start.
Is this going to be weird for people to watch as they eat?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Changing. Okay.
That's really good.
It is so good.
That's so good.
Mine never tastes like this.
Ever.
So, where this dressing came from, I don't know if I Googled it, I can't remember, but my dad makes a really great Caesar salad dressing, but it has raw egg in it. And which I don't care, but some people are like, raw egg. If you go to a restaurant and they have a homemade Caesar, guess what? It probably has raw egg in it. So, we had a friend that had a Caesar dressing with either whole grain or Dijon in it, and I remember going, instead of egg, and I remember going, oh, I love how tangy that is. And so that's where this kind of came from. This is what I'll say too, for you guys that like, cooking is difficult or you don't love it. Figure out what you like when you are eating, like in general, like if you're at Chick-fil-A, why do you really like the fries? Okay, they're salty, okay? Good
You
to
like
know.
salt.
Right.
Right. Or like, I'm just at the point now where I eat and I'm like, what do I like about that? And I sit there and internally think about it for a second, so then I can make things that actually taste good.
And you know what? If you're thinking about what you're eating, you're slowing down what you're eating. It's
Sure.
better for your digestive system. Anyway, so be taking inventory as you're chewing of what you're eating.
Blackberries are good.
Really quickly, again, if you guys have any questions about life or cooking or food or wine or whatever, go ahead and type those in the comments because we're about done here, but I want to make sure that we are tending to whatever needs that you guys have, so I'm going to hop behind the camera again.
I can go back there.
How often do you eat salads each week, Cappy? Is this a daily thing for you?
I will make the salad probably every day. Every day I bring my lunch to work, which used to
I would
be
eat it every day.
4 days a week. Yeah, and I'll just make the protein, usually beginning week or midweek, and just save it and put it on there.
They said they need a Caesar dressing. Brandy says she needs a Caesar dressing.
I gotta ask my dad if I can give it away. I don't know.
Oh, somebody said avocado. You
We
remember
forgot
that?
avocado!
Oh man, who said that? You're a hero right now. Andrew Bryan, thank you for the reminder of the avocado.
Yep.
I knew
And,
that was
you know, there actually is a pretty good amount of just protein present in it. So adding the avocado, with that good healthy fat, makes this a complete meal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
knew I
thank you,
forgot.
Andrew Bryan.
Okay, real quick, I'm cutting an avocado.
They want to see a close-up of the salad, and then I have another question, which is, I make things, SKJ says, raw garlic bothers me. It's too acidic. Can I roast it and then toss it in there?
Some people can't handle garlic. My dad was saying literally the other day, he said, as he's gotten older, it's exactly what you said, it's too acidic, and it's like, we're just gonna burp for the rest of the night if they have it. I don't know if roasting it, I imagine that would help, but I don't want to steer you wrong.
Right, a way to naturally neutralize the acid. Am I telling you a trick on cutting the avocado? Like cubing it?
Oh, yeah, just hold it not like this, because, I mean, you can, you just might cut your hand, so I try to hold mine with my fingers, really just go down, and then the other way, like connect four, basically, and do a tic-tac-toe with the,
And it already comes out in little cubes.
comes out in cubes.
Right, guys?
So they want to see the salad up close.
Oh, did we get all of it?
And then we're getting a lot of questions about Baller, your new puppy. Do you want to talk about where he is right now?
He's at the vet, guys. He's not doing great. He kind of had some tummy troubles on Friday, and then he did good Saturday and Sunday, and then this morning he got sick 3 times. And so Aaron took him to the vet because we had this at 2:30, and he had an appointment at 2:30. So if you think about it, say a little prayer for the little guy. He's just a 4-pound wonder right now. So.
I know, he's so little.
He's so little.
He's
The
great.
sweetest guy. I mean, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm a bad dog, Mom.
You know, it is amazing how quickly you can fall so
Puppies
fast
are-
in love with.
Yeah.
Resilient.
Okay. They want to see this close up. Do you know when to do it? Like I tried to make that look beautiful.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over to them.
Yeah, go over.
Why don't
Here, I'll go.
you go? Yeah. We'll show each camera. This is YouTube. A little closer. Flip it.
I have enough left in mine for you to be able to really see it.
There you go. Okay, there you go. Can you tilt it more? Or?
Yeah, I just.
Okay.
And let me go to the other side for Facebook so that. Emily came to the cooking show to eat. She's our taste tester.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Good.
All right, let me see if there were any other. What is all of your absolute favorite foods?
I love steak. I just love good steak.
I love potatoes. I love pasta. I love pizza.
Anything with a P.
But really, potatoes are, I think, one of the most versatile foods. You can chop them up and eat them by themselves. They're great.
Except sweet
When I'm
potatoes.
into other things, you don't like sweet potatoes. I force myself to eat them because I know they're good for me, but
What about, can you do butternut squash?
I do like butternut squash, but more so in like a roasted, in like a soup. Kind of, I don't love it just grilled as a side.
What's your favorite?
I could just remind you, we got a couple of things. Number one, I already said it this week on our Instagram stories, but if you're not following us on Instagram, please do, because we're doing morning announcements every single day on Instagram stories, and we just kind of break it down of all the things that are coming up, because our goal during this time of quarantine is just to give you guys entertainment and diversion and distraction and positivity and all the things. So at Refit Rev is where you can follow us on Instagram. But coming up this week, tomorrow at 5:30, Catherine and a combination of these three here will be teaching a live refit class on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Wednesday, Emily and I are going to be teaching a live Rev and Flow class at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, again on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. On Thursday, we three are going to get back together at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time for a happy hour hangout. So grab your favorite beverage, your favorite wine, your favorite whatever. We're going to be quizzing each other, and those quizzes are going to lead to many, many embarrassing stories, I am for sure. And then Saturday, we're releasing an 80s workout, 90-minute 80s workout, again on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You'll be able to grab the link, grab your sweatbands, grab your leggings, and work out with us on Saturday. So,
Yeah, I hope that
Lots of
this was helpful to you guys, and I hope this is not hard. So don't make it hard. Don't make it overwhelming. Try to arrange this salad at a time where it sounds fun.
Yeah.
Like
Not
it's
when someone's expecting it from you, or
Yes.
when you have no other option. Plan it where if it doesn't work out, you maybe have something else for backup.
and we'll be asking Cappy to give us a recipe for the salad, as well as a link to some of the products, and we'll add this in the descriptions below.
You need one of
So.
these.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
Bye.
I'm gonna go turn you off now.
Oh, I don't know how to do this.
Just hit the button.
X.
I'll keep you.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Bye.